Hey, good afternoon, and thank you for joining Uncle Mike for our Dow directions, the technical analysis of the Dow. Oh, I know it looks confusing here. I've put on a lot of lines. So let's go through and explain what they are, and I'll blow this up for you. Okay, first thing is we have the Fibonacci retracements from the highs on 11.4, 11.5, down to the lows. I've also put on a Gann fan on the lows, and you can see it records prices, support and resistance areas of the pie. You can see that we're in this lower piece of pie, if you want to call it, and we've broken above and now closed above the 61.8 retracement level. We were at the 50 for a few days with some indecision right at the moving averages. Today we broke out and we're up above like we were on the 8th and the 9th. So we'll see what tomorrow brings to see if we're going to continue and move our way up to 97, 9800, or if we're going to come back down. If we break this trend line on the Gann fan, more than likely we will operate in this smaller piece of pie and prices will head lower. Remember Uncle Mike talked about this trend line the other day. If we stayed above it and prices held, it would be a good sign for prices moving forward and upwards. And as you can see, we tested it. It was rejected by that long wick, and we are moving to the upside. So that's a good sign for the short term. Let's take a look at some of the momentum indicators. My stochastic oscillator is pegging right now at 57.71. That's right in the middle. Overbought is 80. Oversold is 20. If we look at the RSI, the relative strength index, overbought is 70, oversold is 30, and we are at 53.87. So no buy or sell signals, kind of neutral. The CCI, Commodity Channel Index, a lot of people follow. Overbought is 100, oversold is minus 100, and currently the CCI is 101. So we're recording an overbought situation on the CCI. In that case, that is a sell type signal. And then we're looking at, the last one is the MACD, and it gives a signal when the 9 period, when it crosses the 9 period signal line, and that was, the buy signal was 14 periods ago, and right now there are no indications for that. So that's our momentum indicators. Let's look at our trend line analysis on our shorter term. The Dow has an ending point of 93.82. So that is the upper band. It will have some problems breaking through 93.82 will be resistance. And down below there is a point of 86.38 is the support below us. If it breaks above or below with high volume, then that is a bullish or a bearish sign. If it breaks through with light volume, that's still some indecision. Now let's go back to my Chande chart checkup. The overall bias is still downward in prices, as you can see. Intermediate and short term prices are trending ever so slightly, but they're trending upwards. The projected upper bound right now is 10,034. Projected lower bound is 77.87, and the projected closing price today was 89.11, and it's 89.31. So right in line with the Tushar Chande chart checkup that we usually do. Okay, that's it for the Dow. Hopefully that helped you out. But tomorrow in trading, look for some support at, I'm going to say it looks like around 8,400. It will be this trend line on the Gann fan. And there should be some resistance about the 93.50 area on this trend line. And if not, then we have the 95.96 area, and or the numbers I just gave you. And also just take note of the 200-day moving average is coming down ever so slowly. And again, that would be an upper bound that would be hitting our head if, in fact, we went up that high. Have a wonderful trading day. Join Uncle Mike in my day trading room where I day trade the ES. Today was a terrible day. Price action was awful, and actually there was only one trade taken for 4 points. Other than that, sat on the sidelines most of the day, and that's typical for Fed days. Weren't able to get into the action late in the day on that big move up. Price swings were larger than the stops we wanted to put in. You really need about a 5-point stop. We typically deal with a 2-point stop to limit our risk. So that invalidated us getting in a number of times on that big run-up. But hey, tomorrow's another trading day with more opportunities. Thanks for joining Uncle Mike, and I will see you tomorrow.